Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hello, can you hear me? I believe we all had a very good day. I'm trying to see who is joining us right now. Okay. If you are here, please kindly signify, put down your name and your location, where you're joining us from. Your name and your location. Tell us where you are joining us from. I want to see the first comment here. Wow. If you're here, please kindly signify by putting down your name and your location. Put down your name and your location in the chat box. I want to welcome you specially for being here on time. Okay, wow, that's beautiful. I can see Oyebuchi Maswell. You're welcome. Yusuf Mubarak. Beautiful. You're welcome. Please kindly put down where you're joining us from. I need to, know where you are joining us from, where you're connecting with us from. Okay, we have Adobe Surprise. Adobe Surprise. That's beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Land Major. Wow. All the way from Ngopala. Okay. I can see you. You're welcome. Yusuf, you're chatting from Asaba. Okay, Mr. Maswell, Imo State. Wow, this is beautiful. And Adobe Surprise, Bauchi. Wow, I am glad to have you here. You're welcome. Don't mind that I'm looking down. I'm trying to see from here where you're joining us from. So I can also as well look at you. Okay, I trust you guys had a very beautiful day. Today was a very beautiful day in my own area. I'm here in the city of Asaba, United States of Asaba, a city where everything good happens. I believe your own city that everything good happens there. No matter what the economy is saying, no matter what it is being said about the economy of the state, we believe that God is faithful and everything is working out for our good. If you believe so, just put down on this comment section, I believe so. Do that. If you believe the same thing that I believe, just put it down. Tell me I believe so. I want to see your comments. Am I the only one believing that for myself? Okay, Antonia Ifesindi, you're welcome. I like that you believe so. Okay, all right. Last week we had a very wonderful section with our Ebo MD, Sir Benedict Obiajulu. So he taught us specifically on things that is going to help us become a better version of ourselves. And I believe he gave examples. He gave assignments, sorry. He gave assignments. I don't know how many of us that did the assignments. How many of us had 5 people we call every day? How many of us did that assignment? Okay, Land Major said, I believe so. So last week he talked to us about how you can have a predictable income formula. He talked about consistency. Okay. So he also gave us an assignment. I don't know how many of us did the assignment. I'm very particular about this assignment because it is something that is going to help us to 10x our income. When you have 5 people that you call on every day, you have 5 follow-ups to do, and then you follow it up as a routine, and you must actually get results. So before we welcome our speaker for today, Mrs. Vivian Ibokwe, I can see you. You're from Onitsha. Okay, Mr. Onyebuchi said, I believe so. It's good to have you all here. Please, before without wasting much of our time, we're bringing on our guest for today. I know you are so excited to know who is teaching us today, whether it is Benedict Obiajulu or someone else. But believe you me, you are going to be excited about everything that is going to be happening here today. So join me as I make welcome Sir and Ambassador Christian Ufondo as he take us on a ride in tonight's training. Okay, I want to be sure he's ready. Christian Ufondo, Sir Christian Ofondo, are you ready? Are you ready to join us tonight? Okay. Just give me a few minutes so that I'll be sure he's ready for us. Okay, while we wait for him, let's just, go ahead and recap on what we had last week. All right? On what we had last week. Okay. So last week we talked about having predictable income formula, which number one is consistency. We have pipeline, we have follow up. So when you go out to always look for lead, you must set monthly income goal. First of all, if you don't have income goal, you may not be able to achieve that because you must have a something you are looking at, something you're looking at that you want to achieve. Of which, when you do that, you'll be able to checkmate your activities that will lead you to that particular goal. All right. So you must have a time, a specific time that you have set apart that you want to hit this target. So if you do not have a particular set time, you may if you okay, according to how our Ebo MD put it last week, he said that if you said in your mind that you are going to achieve a particular result within 1 week, you are right, you are going to achieve it within that 1 week. But if you say you are going to achieve it within a day, you are also right, you are going to achieve it within a day. So you have a specific time frame that you set for yourself that you're going to be achieving these results. So I'm trying to get feedback that our guest is ready. All right. So you give me a few minutes while we do that. So I'm still trying to get feedback, but we'll keep on recapping on what we had last week. So you will only get what you're looking for. So when you are looking for when you're looking at something long enough, he said very soon what you're looking at will start looking for you. So the way he said it last week, he mentioned that when you are looking for a particular thing, when you're looking for a particular thing, you focus on it. Your mind, your everything will be on that result that you want to achieve. Okay? Will be on that result and when you focus on it long enough, what you're looking for will start looking for you. So he also mentioned about routine, the kind of routine you have to set for yourself, because you can only routine your way to success. Okay, the feedback I got is that he's not ready. It's all right. Okay, so let's continue. This is a beautiful day. Okay, so when you routine yourself for success, let me give an example when it comes to this routine. I don't know how many of us have seen the book that is titled The Secret. The book that is titled The Secret. In that book, um The author mentioned a lot of things about the mind. All right, about the mind. And then he said that the secret is the law of attraction. Now, what does that have to tell us? Most of the times, when you set up your mind to achieve a particular thing, you easily attract that thing that you already set your mind to achieve. In the sense that if you wake up every morning, if you wake up every morning and all you do is to while away your time, all you do is you don't have a particular pattern that you follow. You don't have a particular thing that you have set your mind to achieve. You find out that you will always not come out with good results, because what you're doing is that you're following. You don't have a particular thing. Okay, now let me also say it this way: you can routine your way to success, you can also routine your way to failure. It was Bob Proctor that said that if I spend 24 hours with you on a particular in a if I spend 24 hours with you, I can be able to dictate if you are ready for success or not. So what do you do within your time frame that you have? All of us in this world have the same time frame, 24 hours given to us. Now, if I'm able to come to visit you and and I spend just that 24 hours with you, what will I see you do? What will you do from morning till that within that 24 hours that is going to lead you to the success that that you want to achieve? So if you don't routine yourself, you'll find out that you will just be on your phone while away time and probably watching people's content, all right, without achieving a result. Okay. Okay, our guest is ready now. Okay, so that being said, I believe you learned something from what I just said. Well, just few things that I had to recap from our previous training. And we have in our midst Sir Christian Ufondo. He's going to be taking us on a ride tonight. So just with a clapping ovation, I want that clapping ovation to be in the comment section. Just type something, tell him welcome, give him something of good vibe so that he can vibe with us this night. Please do that on the comment section. I want to see your comments. Just tell him welcome, sir.
Okay, who do we have here? Wow.
You're welcome, Sir Christian.
Been my first time of using YouTube live section on YouTube, and there were issues here and there that almost disrupted the connection. But I'm here. I hope everyone can see me. I hope everyone can hear me. Okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, indicate in the comment section. Because there is no much time on our schedule tonight, I'm going to make a jump start immediately to what we have for tonight. Graciously, God has led us through the first quarter of the year, first and second quarter of the year, and the first half of the year 2025. It has been an amazing journey with you. It has been an amazing journey with me also, and with every other persons that makes up our whole being, my spirit, my body, my soul, my mind. It has been an amazing journey. So today, before I start, I welcome all of us into this very first day of July 2025. I'm glad you made it. Okay. Shortly this night, we'll be looking into I called it an acronym. I called it the ABCD winning approach or formula for the third quarter or second half of the year 2025. I come again. The ABCD winning approach or formula for the third quarter or second half of the year 2025. I come again. The ABCD winning approach or formula for the third quarter or second half of the year 2025. I come again. The ABCD winning approach or formula for the third quarter or second half of the year 2025. Before I continue, I have a prize for somebody who, after this class, will be able to tabulate everything he or she had from me today. You get it done. I'll look at my notes. If it corresponds, you're going to win a wowing prize from me. So I say again, the topic or the theme for this night class is the ABCD winning approach or formula for the third quarter or second half of the year 2025. If I ask you what is ABCD, we all know ABCD is part of our alphabet. Yes, but we don't actually know the acronyms that stands with this. In this class, up into is going to be a three-section class, a three-segmented session class. One is going to be the ABCD on personal development. ABCD on personal development. Then we have the second one, ABCD on time management. We have the third one, ABCD for sales closing or sales closure. Anything you can call it, it goes. Okay, so the ABCD for personal development, I have A stands for assets. Assets, A double S E T S. Assets. What is assets? From my note this night, I say that assets is identifying your skills, your resources, your knowledge, anything that can feed the brain, that can give value. Anything that feeds the brain inwardly and gives value outwardly is what I find your asset. Your asset. Remember, we are delving into personal development, the ABCD of personal development that will catapult you, that will push you higher in this second half of 2025. Okay, so I said asset, identifying your skills, resources, knowledge, everything that is within you that when it comes out, it gives value. Remember, we say value is anything that is useful to the user. So whatever that you can be able to put in, you can garbage in, and it comes out in a productive way, we call it asset. Listen, I say that your asset determines your access. Somebody is saying Rema. I don't know whatever you call it, but it is what it is. Your your assets, the build up you have, the conglomeration of your building, of your personal building, is what is going to give you access. Even the Bible says, "See thou a man diligent in his business." When you talk about diligence, you now talk about the makeups. You know, women, they make up foundation to plastering and the cementing and whatever. Before you know it, we have a beautiful masquerade. That's not what I mean, okay? But then your makeup is what is going to make you stand before kings, not mean men, because it is only in the presence of kings that values are gotten. So your assets determine your access, the way, the paved way you're going to have. Okay, we don't have time. Then I said B under personal development is building partnerships. Building partnerships. I mean, by partnerships, I mean connecting individuals and groups that shared likely mindset, likely goals, likely interests. So when we come to building partnership, we now start talking about your ally base. You know, you go out, you communicate with people, you team them up to have them grouped into your allyship base or whatever you can call it. So I said again, partnership leads the path to a moving ship. Partnership. Partnership leads the path, PATH, to a moving ship. Remember, I said these are parts of your personal development that will catapult you into success in this second half of the year 2025. Then the C under personal development is creating opportunities. What opportunities are you creating? What initiatives are you developing? If you are organizing training, just like we are doing now, it's part of the opportunities. We are creating it. We went to DOU today and we had some students talk to. It is creating opportunities. We are giving them leverage. We are giving them something to make them come in and be part of what we are doing, for them to have a successful second quarter or second half of the year 2025. I said opportunity creates room for creativities and sustainability. Somebody write it down. Opportunity creates room for creativities and sustainability. If we don't know what you have, if we haven't given opportunity for you to showcase what you can do in Lateral or anywhere in the world, we won't know you are such a creative person, and we may not know what will be able to sustain you. So that is why opportunities create room for creativities and sustainabilities. Then D under personal development is delivering results. Delivering results. Results comes from actions taken, implementing actions, and measuring impacts. How has my actions, how has it affected the people around me? Is there a result that comes from it? The end product of every action is result. The end product of whether negative action or positive action, there must be a result. Result cancels revolts. Results cancels revolt. Revolt, REVOLTS. Revolt. When people want to, they want to plan a coup, maybe in a government scenario, they want to plan a coup against you. They want to bring you down. They want to stage war against you. They want to stage obstacles. But when they see the result, it will cancel whatever they have concealed within themselves. This will lead you further in 2025 in your personal development. Remember, we grouped the ABCD into 3 segments. One is personal development, second is time management, and the third one is sales management. So we are delving into the second part of it, which is time management. This formula, the ABCD of time management, categorize task, T-A-S-K, task, by priority and urgency. It categorizes tasks by priority and urgency. And I have in my notes that priority determines urgency. Priority determines urgency. When we say bring out all your priorities, let's see, and all of a sudden your wife is your first priority on the list. And then anything you hear about your wife, you tend to take immediate action. So priority determines urgency. Any sense of urgency you are giving to a particular task determines how you have been able to prioritize that task. And I said again, if you can manage your time well, you will always stand against the tides. Remember, I'm yet to delve into the ABCD of time management. Number 8, there is high priority, high urgency. High priority, high urgency. Now, let me define it. High priority, high urgency means tasks to be done first. You have to you have to simultaneously dissect the task to be done first. You have many tasks within your 24 hours in a given day. Which one am I doing first? Which comes later? Which comes when? Which comes where? Which comes how? If you can be able to prioritize it then means you have managed your time very, very well. So remember, the A of time management is high priority, high urgency. High priority, the higher the priority, the higher the urgency time, or the higher the urgency it needs. Okay, then the B part of it, medium priority, medium urgency. These are tasks to be done next. Tasks to be done next. Medium priority, medium urgency. Medium priority, medium urgency. Am I sure you are getting value in this class? If you're getting value in this class, I want to see you comment. I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments. Yes. Bring a thumbs up, bring a love emoji, bring a like emoji, just to make sure that you are following. Then I have the C part of the time management, which says low priority, high urgency. Low priority, high urgency. Low priority, high urgency. These are tasks to be done after A and B. What is A? A is high priority, high urgency. Remember, why we are dealing with priority and urgency is because I said in time management, your priority determines the urgency. And the speed is good, but direction is better. Somebody write it down. Speed is good, direction is better. 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 Speed is good, direction is low urgency, low priority, low urgency. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. I hope you didn't miss me much. I'm back. I'm back now. Okay. So remember, I said the ABCD of time management. A is high priority, high urgency, tasks to be done first. B is medium priority, medium urgency, tasks to be done next. C is low priority, high urgency, tasks to be done after A and B. D is low priority, low urgency, task that can be delegated or eliminated. 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 Everything is working for our good. It's all for good, okay? Yeah. So I now have the last quarter of this class, which is ABCD for sales management. ABCD for sales management. I say here, this approach categorizes leads, the people that will qualify to be your client in a short period of time. You know, we go out for marketing and we generate leads. This approach categorizes leads based on potential and interest. Potential and interest. Potential and interest. Remember, time management focuses on priority and urgency. Priority and urgency. While sales management focuses on potential and interest. The A part of sales management is high potential leads or high potential clients, high potential, high interest. This is where I want you to pay a good attention, because it's going to help you in closing your deals, in closing your sales. It's going to help you in knowing who am I going to focus on this part of the second half of 2025. Remember the story of David and Goliath. David didn't want to focus on his siblings. Remember, his siblings first, they were attacking him. The firstborn was, who are you? You left the sheep in the farm or in the forest or in the wilderness, and you are here. Is it what we? But he chose to focus on Goliath. He didn't even focus on Saul. They gave him armored garments or whatever, clothing, and he said, no, this thing will weigh me down. His main focus was on Goliath, how to strike the giant down. So you are going to focus on this, and it's going to bring you a maximum result. The A part of your sales management should be high potential, high interest. What do I mean? These are the leads to prioritize. The leads to prioritize. Who are these people? Oh, we went for marketing, and I have this lead. He has a high potential, and his interest is high. He has already started asking, when are we going for inspection? When can we go for sightseeing? When can I come to the office and make my payment? Oh, can you give me the account number to start paying in? These are high potential, high interest. You have to prioritize them first. Focus on them. Let the energy be channeled on them. Let everything in you be channeled on them. Talk to them. Call them. Ask them, how do we get this thing? Okay, oh, you want to make your payments? Okay, I'm making the account available for you. Oh, so have you made payments? Oh, send me the receipt of the payment. Prioritize them. I have B aspect of them. They are high potential, low interest. Remember, they have what it takes to buy, but they are showing low interest. In my book here, I say these are the people, the leads you should nurture. You nurture them. You know, when your mommy is nurturing you now, they will give you indomie. You say no, it's pap. In the middle of the night, they will go and bring pap. They will pamper you. You know, so you need to nurture these people, feed them, give them, you know, things they will eat. How do you nurture them? All of a sudden, you can say, today is 1st of July. Happy New Month to you. God bless you. Your business is moving well. You are nurturing the relationship. When there is an estate listing or a new opening, you channel it to them. You are nurturing them. You call them once in a while, maybe once in a week. Hello, sir, how are you doing? It's not all about sale. You want to know about their family. Oh, how is your family doing? This and that. Oh, we thank God. It may not be about sale, but just nurture them. So they have high potential. They have what it takes, but they show low interest for now, for the meantime. Then I have C part of it. Low potential, high interest. Low potential, high interest. These are the leads you qualify. Leads to qualify. Leads to qualify. They have low potential. They may not really have 10 million to buy Shalom Park, but they want to invest. They want to be part of the company. Perhaps they have 5 million and they are contemplating, oh, can I pay can I pay within some stipulated months? Can I pay maybe 3 months? Can you divide it for me? They have interest, but they have low potential. You need to qualify them immediately. You need to activate them immediately. Okay? Now, I say the D part of them are now low potentials, low interest. They don't have what it takes to buy. They are telling you all these real estate people, they are coming. Low potential, low interest. Low potential, low interest. These are leads to disqualify. Do you know why I say you have to disqualify them? Because you have just 5 months to meet up. Let's say Jesus is coming by December. Do you think you can repent today, finish the whole Bible, finish all the whole Christian routine, or I don't know how you do it. You have stages in salvation. Today you are a newcomer. Tomorrow you are a Bible student. The next tomorrow you are convinced. Next tomorrow you receive the Holy Ghost. And so, if you have from now till December for Jesus to come, will your life be actively ready for him? You now have to bring it home to yourself. Oh, I have 60 million. I have 100 million to meet up with in this second half of the year. How do I do it? So you don't have to start wasting time on some certain set of people. That is why I wrote this ABCD down for you. You don't have to waste your time on some certain things. That is why I wrote this ABCD down for you on time management. You don't have to say, how do I go? How many classes am I going to come? How many books am I going to read? How many individuals am I going to meet? Remember the BIG formula. The books you read, the individuals you meet, and the goals you set. They still inculcate in the victory you are going to have in this remaining few months to wrap up 2025. What will be your story by the year, if the year 2025 ends tomorrow? How ready are you? You have had the teachings. You need implementation. You need to speed up. If you can manage your time well, you will stand against the tide. You will stand against the tide. Christmas is an occasion, but it doesn't come unannounced. No. 2025 Christmas, 25th December has been said before now. You have access to the 2026 calendar. You have access to it. You have access to your schedules by August 2025. You have access to all these things. It's left for you to, which one are you prioritizing first? Which one comes first? Which one rings a sense of urgency? Which one rings a bell in your brain, in your mind? What is the next task on your desk? You're hearing me now. After this class, what is the next thing to do? Some of you, the next thing to do after this class is to eat, swallow your maybe 2 wraps of fufu and the bitter leaf soup with heavy meat, and you doze off. That's the next agenda. Some people will say, no, I'm still going to read. I'm still going to go through these notes before I sleep. Some people will be, I'm going to Kadabosh this night. Hey, Kadabayaba. It depends on what you prioritize. Your spirituality can be your priority. Your health can be your priority. Some people will say, my health, I need to take a dosage of drug prescribed by the doctor so I can be able to sleep and wake up sound and healthy. Different people, different folks of life from all walks of life. So what is your priority? What are you doing next? Now you have had my voice. Now you have had this teaching. What are you doing next? Are you going to say, 6 months? Now, wow, it will take me 1 year to write this book. and publish. 6 months don't go. Now what I can't do, I won't do anything again. Like the story our MD shared of a football competition between Nigeria and one of the countries in the Soviet Union. I think in the year 1989, something like that. Within 30 minutes, Nigeria scored more than 5 goals to qualify for the next round. Remember, this is a club that has given us 4-0, 4-0. They have scored 4. They have 4. We have nothing to show. And at the end of the day, the referee or the what do you call it, the team manager was like, within 30 minutes, what are they going to do within 30 minutes? Nothing will happen. They've already started celebrating, forgetting that there is a miracle of the 9th hour. There is a miracle of the 11th minute. There's a miracle waiting. 2 minutes, your life can turn around. 2 seconds, your life can turn around. 2 seconds. All you need to do is to change your priority. If everybody is digging for gold, start selling shovel. Very soon, the whole world will start digging for gold, and they will be looking for who is selling shovel. Just change your approach. It may be the same game, but change your approach. Somebody was saying, if my class, if I'm not up to your class, please change school. If I'm not up to your class, I will change my school. We don't have to compete. I will spend much hour competing with you. Spend much time competing with you. A time I will use to change school and become the best. Champions don't give up. Champions embrace the challenge and keep their heads up. They keep their heads up, and they keep going. So remember, for those of us who didn't started with us, I said in the beginning that we have the ABCD formula or winning approach for this third quarter or second half of the year 2025, and I'm going to run it down. And this ABCD, we are segmented, we are dissected into 3 different approaches: personal development, time management, and sales management. These 3 things, combine them together, your 2025 is going to be a boom. It's going to end up a mega year for you. Under personal development, I talked about your A, which stands for your assets, and I said your assets can be your skills, can be your resources, can be your knowledge. Whatever value you have to give out is your assets, okay? And I said again, B stands for building partnership, connecting individuals of likely minds, individuals that have the same goal with you. Connect them. This is where the ally comes in. You go to school, connect them. You go to churches, connect them. Everywhere, you go to markets, connect them. You go to offices, connect them. You go to NYC camp, connect them. And I said your asset determines your access. Your asset determines your access. Partnership leads the path to a moving ship. Partnership leads the path to a moving ship. Creating opportunity, that is C, under personal development. Developing initiatives, organizing training. What we are doing now, we are creating opportunity for you to become big in this 2025. As you're hearing, as you're hearing me, you are getting value, you are getting knowledge. Everything is at your disposal. I'm giving you opportunity to become better through knowledge. If you practicalize it, if you put into action, your life is going to get to a desired result. D is delivering results. What results are you delivering? Results are products of actions taken. Results are products of actions taken. When there is no result taken, when there is no action taken, then there will still be a result, negative result. We are looking at a positive result. When you evaluate your results, you now measure your impact. That is under delivering results. D, part of personal development. I'm going to run them down. And the results cancels revolt. Then team management. Team management, I'll summarize it. This formula categorizes task by priority and urgency. Know what to do. By 10 o'clock, you shouldn't be found sleeping on the bed. No. You shouldn't be found eating breakfast by 2 p.m. No. You shouldn't be found sleeping in the office by 3 p.m. No. It is that time it's already the midday of the work hour. So you shouldn't be sleeping. You should be either you're having your lunch or you're networking in the office or you're just sharing something or just it's not time for sleep yet because you still have your 4, 5, and 6 to go home. And remember, MD will always tell us that you don't go home to stay at home and be doing nothing. You go home to get ahead. Poor people go home. Rich people go ahead. They get ahead. They get ahead. So manage your time very well by prioritizing your tasks and knowing which one that is very, very urgent. Priority determines urgency. Speed is good. Speed is good, but direction is better. If you can manage your time, you will always stand against the tide. Then we talked about for sales management, this category, this approach categorizes leads based on potentials and interest. So you know the A, B, C, D, high potential, high interest, high potential, low interest, low potential, high interest, low potential, low interest. If you grasp everything I've said here, there is a big reward waiting for you. Just find a way to my WhatsApp and detail them down, and I will tell you who exactly wins it or if you actually did the best part of it. So here we're going to call it a closure from my end. And if you have your questions, I believe the chat box is open for you to start asking your questions. For you to start asking your questions. For you to start asking your questions. Okay. Perpetua Obiako is from Lagos joining us. Yes. Joan Okoye is here. Oleka Joseph is here. His Royal Majesty Angel is here. Onyebuchi is here. Antonia Ifesinachi is here. And a lot of Yusuf Mubarak is here. Adobe Surprise from Bauchi. Wow, Adobe, you're joining us all the way from Bauchi. You are highly welcome. You're highly welcome. You're highly welcome. Then Lateral Project is here. Antonia Ifesinde. Okay, Godsent is here. Laye Isola. Laye Isola. Well, you are welcome. Thank you. Laye Isola said, thank you so much, Land Priest. I got value. So if you got value, at the end of the program in the church, people will tell us, and they will say, the pastor preached very well. What did you learn, my brother, my sister? Don't say the sermon was Holy Ghost filled. Don't say people were falling under anointing. We know you didn't fall. What did you learn from the sermon? What did you learn from everything you have had from here? Tell us about it in the comment section. Tell us about it. Tell us about it. You got value. Tell us. Specify the value you got, and yours truly will be here waiting to attend to it. So if you have any other questions, you can ask me while I'm still here. If not, I think we call it a night. So thank you, and I hope I have charged you to carry on for the second quarter of the year. See you when the year ends, we are going to count our results, and I'm sure you will be among the champions. Oh, I can't wait to see you winning. Thank you, and God bless you. Chacha, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Christian Ofondo. That was a very powerful section. I learned, in fact, my note is filled up. It's just like it's filled up. Wow. I believe all of us in this call got value just like I did. It was a very powerful section. He talked about the ABCD of winning approach for the first quarter of the second half of the year. I believe all of us got value from this, and he specified in three different categories what this ABCD means. I believe you got everything written down, and you have picked the things that you're going to be doing onwards from this particular training. I want to appreciate you for joining us. It's been an amazing section. Thank you for being there. Thank you for staying put till this particular time. I really appreciate you. If you are in the city of Asaba or anywhere around the city of Asaba, please join us in our physical training every Friday by 11 a.m. at the office ground. That is opposite the government house, Anwine Road. Justimi Plaza, opposite Government House, Anwai Road. Please join us in our weekly training. And remember that this particular Tuesday training is a recurring training. Every Tuesday by 8 p.m., we are here live and direct to give you the value. Something I wrote in the group this evening, I talked about that successful people are people that are made in many meetings. So don't say, I've come to this particular training today. I don't think I'm going to be around next week. Please come, because you don't know which of the trainings is going to make your life better. So be part of what we are doing. And if you come across any of our social media handle, Latera, both on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and this YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. And something I want us to do right now, please just like this video. I want to see us like this video. Increase the like of this video to, let's increase it to 10. We have 4 now. So just click on the like button and subscribe if you've not. So that I'm looking at it. I want to see like. Just click on the like. Click on the like button. Thank you for doing that. All right. Let's increase the like of this video. It is going to help YouTube to spread the news of this our training to everyone that come across it. All right. Okay, that's a very beautiful one. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back here, same station, same venue, same time next week. Do have a good night rest. There's something our MD used to say: don't go to sleep. Don't fall asleep, go to sleep. So this night, know what your routine for the night is going to be. Follow it, put. Don't go and fall asleep, but rather make sure you follow your routine for the night and then go to bed. That means you are done for the day. Don't fall asleep, go to bed. All right, thank you for all those that liked our videos, our live. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate you. See you next time, next week. Do have a good night rest, everyone.